So hello everyone, welcome to Anime Kutch. See, let's start the video. तो आज हम बात करने वाले हैं एक ऐसे एनिमे पर जो दो एक्सट्रीम्स पे एग्जिस्ट करता है। जिन्हें ये पसंद है, उन्हें ये बहुत ही ज़्यादा पसंद है, और जिन्हें ये नहीं पसंद, दे जस्ट हेट इट। बट इवन इफ यू हेट इट, देयर इज वन थिंग दैट यू हैव टू एक्सेप्ट, द हाइप इज मैड। और इसके लिए तुम्हें कोई रॉकेट साइंस लगाने की ज़रूरत नहीं है। जस्ट ओपन द इंटरनेट एंड यू विल सी द स्टैट्स। बट डज दिस हाइप जस्टिफाइज इट्स रेटिंग? खैर, मैंने ऐसा भी नहीं बोला। और मेरा ओपिनियन जानने के लिए वीडियो पूरी देखो और बिल्कुल भी स्किप मत करना। तो चलो आओ डिस्कस करते हैं द मोस्ट हाइप्ड एनिमे ऑफ द ईयर, सोलो लेवलिंग। तो मैं पहले ही क्लियर कर देता हूँ, जब भी मैं किसी भी एनिमे को डिस्कस करता हूँ, मैं उसके इंपॉर्टेंट एस्पेक्ट्स पर बात करता हूँ, और वीडियो को कंक्लूड करते वक्त मैं अपना ओपिनियन और रेटिंग तुम्हें बताऊंगा। So stick with me till the end of the video. So the first aspect that I'm going to talk about is character writing. So the character writing of Solo Leveling is really bland and lacks any kind of depth. The character writing for the side character is so bland that you can't even remember a single side character's name. All of the side characters feel like NPCs in an open world game with no backstories and no memorable moments. Thus, this makes the character writing bad. और इसी वजह से ऐसा लगता है that characters are just there for the sake of it and they have no real purpose whatsoever and their sole reason for existence is so that Sung Jin Woo can aura farm. चलो ये तो होगी साइड कैरेक्टर्स की बात। अब हम हमारे ऑरा फार्मर की बात करते हैं, जिसकी राइटिंग उतनी बुरी है जितनी बुरी हो सकती थी। टू डिस्कस हिज कैरेक्टर राइटिंग, फर्स्ट वी हैव टू डिस्कस हिज कैरेक्टर डेवलपमेंट, which doesn't make any kind of sense. He doesn't have any kind of depth in his character. His character development feels so abrupt and lousy, which makes his character edgy. Which brings me to my next point, and that is story. And there is not much to talk about it. Even after watching season 1, I cannot say for certain where the story is going. It feels like a lot of things have happened, and yet at the same time, it feels like the story hasn't moved from its place. It has no sense of direction. It feels like the story itself is wandering aimlessly in the dark. It feels like there is no end goal. And that was it for the story, I guess. I can go on and on, but it will just feel like me ranting. So I'm gonna stop and move on to my next point, which is plot. The plot is unique and the plot progression is also quite fast-paced, which suits the anime, and I've been seeing a lot of hate on the pacing of the anime that I think is senseless. Like, what do you expect from a series with no depth, and even when the plot slows down, then they start to complain again and make it the most disliked episode of the show, which was to be expected because Sung Jin Woo has built a specific persona for himself, and anything that breaks his character will be hated. So I think the hate around that episode was to be expected. Now let's talk about the thing that the show excels in and really do well, and that is the animation. The animation is done by the studio A1 Pictures, and I think they've outdone themselves. The animation is surprisingly good because Solo Leveling is a bit unique from other anime, जिनमें एक बिल्डअप के बाद फाइट होती है, लेकिन सोलो लेवलिंग के केस में हर दूसरी एपिसोड में ही फाइट होती है। Therefore, they have to do their best in every other episode, and they do not disappoint you at all. They give you exactly what you came for with those breathtaking visuals and crazy impact frames. May it be Sung Jin Woo versus Igris, or Sung Jin Woo versus Orc King, or Sung Jin Woo versus Demon King. And when I thought this could not be surpassed by the studio, they proved me wrong and came out with all guns blazing with Sung Jin Woo versus Beerus, and I loved every moment of it. It was pure hype. You might think that I'm over exaggerating, but I have to give credit where it is due. And I have to say, in terms of animation, they killed it. With that, let's move on to our next point, which is one of the strongest point of the show, and that is aura farming. I know this is a controversial point and not something that you should count while judging a series or reviewing a series. But come on, man, don't tell me you don't feel the hype. Don't tell me you don't get those goosebumps. Don't tell me you don't jump from your seats every time Sung Jin-woo aura farms. For me, it's like a roadside shawarma that I know is not good for my health. I know that I will get sick after eating it. I know that कि इसके बाद मेरा पेट खराब होने वाला है. But still I will eat it. Why? Simply because it tastes good. And Solo Leveling is that exact shawarma. No matter how much you hate it, but you will feel the hype and it will pump you up. And that is enough for enjoying an anime. And if you do enjoy it, then what else matters? Why does it matter if it is good or bad? If you like it, then enjoy it till it lasts. इसी वजह से तो human created fiction to enjoy and feel good, and if you did enjoy it, then that is all what matters. But this is a video where I am reviewing an anime, so I have to rate it and present my opinion in front of you. So to conclude the video, first of all, let me tell you, I'm very selective about the content I consume or what kind of content I consume, and I always want it to be perfect, but sometimes there is a specific itch, and to calm it down, I do watch something else. And Solo Leveling is one of those things that I watched for the hype, did not like certain things about it, but I did enjoy the action and aura moments. So my rating would be of 7.3 out of 10. You might agree with me or you might not, but this is my opinion and I do not love it, but I do not hate it either. But its success does makes me happy because now my favorite manhwas will get anime adaptation and I am so looking forward to it. So that was it for the video. This is me, Animeka C, signing off. Bye bye, take care and watch anime.